Okay, hello, I'm Tyler, and for my um oral presentation today, I decided to talk about how Wonder Woman changed the way we see female-led superhero movies. For years on end now, actually for the past couple decades now, superhero films were mainly male-led oriented. So like Iron Man, uh, Shang-Chi and the Legend of Ten Rings, which came out a few years ago, Deadpool and Wolverine, which has two male leads actually. So people thought that needed to change sooner rather than later. So in came Warner Brothers and DC, which is Marvel's biggest rival, DC Comics. They had a bright idea to adapt Wonder Woman into a full-length female-led movie. Um, that came out in 2017. A little background in the movie is when a pilot crashes, he tells of conflict in the outside world, so he crashes in Am Amazonia, I think, is what it's called. And Diana, who becomes Wonder Woman, she leaves her home to fight the war that that's being told by the pilot. I forget his name. It's on here somewhere. Steve Trevor. Um, so yeah, she discovers her full powers and everything. So the film was directed by Patty Jenkins, and stars Gal Gadot in the titular role. It was made on a budget of 149 million with a gross of 824. It also spawned a 2020 sequel, which is COVID time. Came out December 2020 that year, so right in the heart of COVID. Didn't really go over too well, which is besides the point. So I have a clip that I wanted to play. It's when Diana and Steve uh get into no man's land, and she kind of proves them wrong by going across no man's land. So here it is. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, so to me the movie was exceptional. I did not know it at the time because when I was 14, came out in 2017, so 8 years ago. Um, but this was a game changer in the film industry. The studios would learn that they could have possible success with a female-led superhero movie, and we kind of saw that with Marvel and Black Widow, but Black Widow as well came out during COVID 2021. Um, so it was COVID theater time, which played into the factor. If it came out earlier when the movie was set, I think it would have fared a lot better. But that's besides the point. Um, so I'm gonna go over two sources that I found. One's from Collider. It's titled "Wonder Woman Got This So Right About Female-Led Superhero Movies." I trust Collider a lot because they're kind of the epitome of how people get their superhero news. So I knew that I kind of wanted to use them. The quote I liked is by not placing too much emphasis on Diana's gender and instead focusing more on who she is as a person, aside from being a woman, the film successfully presents a hero story. Rather than being a woman here, Diana is a hero who happens to be a woman and a person before anything else. Um, Kind of fits perfect into what we talked about this semester, because to me, this class is all about women empowerment as well. Um, so having this female-led superhero movie kind of showed little girls like going into like their teens, like preteen girls, that you don't have to be the side character of your story. You can be the main character and you can have success in ways that you could never have thought that were possible. So I think that Wonder Woman being the fierce woman that she is from Amazonia and going across no man's land in this scene really shows that she has the emphasis on doing what she wants to do and proving people wrong. And my last quote that I wanted to go over was from Vanity Fair in their article titled Why the Wonder Woman Effect is Seriously Inspiring Female Filmmakers. Um, I really like this one because we we've seen in the past 2 years now, we've seen female directed and female led movies. We have Past Lives um by Celine Song and Love Lies Bleeding by Rose Glass, which are both A24 movies. The quote I found, they get Sam Taylor Johnson, who's the director of 50 Shades of Grey, commenting that Wonder Woman shows me that we can do a huge action movie or direct superhero movies. We can do small independent movies or whatever. It can all be done. We are capable of doing anything like Wonder Woman. I definitely do agree with what Johnson is saying here. Um, because since Wonder Woman came out, I do also believe that there's been a huge shift in more movies, whether big or small. They're being directed by women, which has been more and more steadily rising. Like I mentioned earlier in my paper, the big name movie to be directed by a woman was 2023's Barbie by Greta Gerwig, which was a smash hit financially and commercially since it also came out with Oppenheimer in 2023. It had that Barbenheimer weekend. So, and so to see a movie like Barbie becoming so influential, I definitely see there's going to be a lot more girls and women that go into the directing field. So yeah, just wanted to give a little in input into my understanding of why Wonder Woman changes the way that we see directors do their work today. Thank you.